Okay, our good new camel friend is safely stowed away in this little cubicle. We'll come back for him later, don't worry. Even if we build our house far away from here, we will always come back for him eventually. But right now, first things first, we must go over here and explore these Badlands and see if there's a wooded Badlands plateau anywhere around here. Also, there's a possibility of there being those mine shafts that are near the surface that you find in Badlands sometimes. Sometimes you can find some pretty interesting things fairly close to the surface. Okay. Getting a little bit hungry. Of course, my dog comes running up to me with his head tilted when he sees this steak make an appearance. Okay. Looks like there's more desert over on this side. Let's go around here. And you have to be a little bit careful around the Badlands. There's all kinds of little holes you can fall into. But it looks like on the other side of these Badlands here, in this direction, it looks like we might possibly have some larger mesas. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the Badlands I just really like. It's so colorful. What the heck? Got a ruined portal over here? Should I even bother? I guess I will. Let's make sure there's no creepers or something in one of these holes. Hey, puppy, come on over here. Come on over here and sit down for me so that we don't risk you jumping into lava. I would hate to see that happen. See what I'm talking about? I'm an old veteran when it comes to dealing with traveling with dogs. A lot of times you'll watch somebody on YouTube get a dog and then you cringe because you know they're going to be careless and hurt the dog. Not so with me, my friends. Trust me. Another silk touch axe. Golden silk touch axe. I guess I'll take it. Feather falling too. Hey, now that's something. Unbreaking. I don't know. It's only feather falling 2. It's not like it's feather falling 3 or feather falling 4. I guess we'll just put up with it. But the old inventory is getting pretty full, which puts more and more pressure on me to find a home, and soon. Oh, look at this. Over here we have a village. Very interesting. A mesa, a savanna, a desert, a village. This is something else. I'll bet you anything there's some of those calico or jackal dogs, whatever they're called, up there. On that plateau up there. That savanna plateau up there. I'll bet you anything. And they're one of my favorite dog breeds in the game right now. Don't forget I have those black wolves. Believe me, I haven't forgotten about those black wolves. I'll be going back and getting those guys. Boy, this is pretty interesting here. You see those plains over in the distance over there? We might really have something there. To live in some nice flat green plains next to all this other really promising stuff. Not too far from a village. This could be home. We're in a very interesting part of the world. There's all kinds of interesting stuff going on in this area. Huh, this is not bad. Of course, it would have to have some kind of massive hole in the ground. It's got a skeleton riding a spider. How lovely. A skeleton riding a spider. And a creeper too, don't forget that. Oh yeah, this place was looking good. Until suddenly it wasn't looking so good. A giant hole in the ground with a skeleton riding on a spider. Where does this place think it is? Australia? Okay. Let's head up in this direction. It looks like we have some more interesting desert terrain over here. Yeah, I didn't loot that village because there really is nothing I could find at a village that I don't already have. The looting part of my journey is pretty much over. Right now, I'm looking for a place to build a house. I'm looking for a place to spend most of my playthrough. A place to call home. I don't ask for a lot. Just give me some place that isn't a thin shell over a gigantic cave full of spiders with skeletons riding on their backs. I mean, come on now. The only way that could be any more desirable is if it was an invisible spider with maybe a baby zombie riding on its back. Yeah, this area over here is pretty nice. But of course, here we go. Look at this. It's got all these shallow caves and mini canyons running through it. You know, I don't ask for a lot. I don't think I'm that fussy. Oh, here we are at the old Camel Bridge again. We made a full circle around there. Let's head back up in this direction and see what else is in this desert. And let's put these blocks of dirt on my hotbar so that I can use them to bridge or whatever I need to do. It's never a bad idea to have a couple blocks on your hotbar. Yeah, we sort of wanted to explore this desert, and we didn't actually get a chance to. Because I got all distracted with my camel, and this and that, and finding a Badlands, and the Badlands just being eroded Badlands and not much else. I wonder if this is a new village, or if this is the same village I came from earlier. I think it's a new village, with a new desert temple. Wow. The sea has a lot of desert temples in it, doesn't it? Oh. It's also time to go to sleep here. Man, time flies when you're running around. This has it looks like it's got a blacksmith up here. Yeah, that's something you don't see a lot in a desert village. Wow, look at that. We got a desert temple too. This is a cool desert village. It's got a blacksmith, and we have oh my goodness, we have an outpost over here. Oh, this is almost too good to be true. Oh, we could have some fun here. And another camel. so I can go get that other camel, bring him over here, breed him with this camel. Okay. I see a plan forming inside my head. Okay, let's go over here. Let's find a nice little spot. I'm sorry if I'm too quiet, but I'm thinking. My brain is working right now. Because, I mean, other than that floating rock over there, this place seems like it has a lot of promise as a real fun area. We have an outpost over there. We have a camel over here. Let's see if I'm going to get, first of all, I need to isolate the camel. What can I get rid of out of my inventory here? We need to just chuck this dirt, I guess, for now. Let's get this piece of cactus. And get this camel to follow us, which he'll do. He is, after all, a camel. He's only human. I really like this village, too, by the way. Hey, camel. Was I going too fast for you? Come on. Come on. I could always put another saddle on him and just drive him in here, but I think I'll restrain myself. Go on. You want to go in there? There you go. Here, I'll go and give this to you. I'm not going to tempt you into not feed you. There you go, buddy. Now, this is only temporary. We just want him to be in here temporarily until we can bring the other camel over here. See, one thing I've learned about camels is they have a tendency to go wandering off. If you leave them alone, eventually they'll wander far away and get lost. Okay, buddy, you're like in my way. There you go. And camels have this tendency of getting lost. And so what you have to do... He's so cute. Look at him. He's like, what are you doing to me? Until I can build a little enclosure for him and the other camel that I'm going to bring over here. And, of course, having 2 camels is great because then you can start, producing many camels, if you know what I mean. And you say, why would you want to produce a whole bunch of camels? Well, that's my business. I love camels. The same reason why when I get dogs, I make a whole bunch of dogs too. Okay. Now, I don't want to be too close to these villagers because, I do want to explore this desert temple up here, but I don't think I'm going to be making this into my temporary base because, let's face it, it's just too close to the village. When you build too close to a village, then you're always worried about, well, what if I'm down the mine shaft and I'm up too late? Then it means all your villagers are going to be dead. You don't want to worry about stuff like that. So you build your house a little ways away from the village. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to come back here. I'm going to build somewhere around here. Somewhere not too far. Somewhere with water access. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to cut this video right here. And we'll be right back and we're going to accomplish that. And we're going to finally find our home.